and welcome to another day where we are learning how to do sourdoughs from absolute scratch. So today is day 3 and I have shocking news. First of all, if you haven't watched it, I just share my experience doing my first ever wholemeal sourdough bread, which is not perfectly cooked. I mean, it's slightly overcooked because it burns, but it's delicious. And I have all the new tips, the new recipe, and so much more in the previous video. But now let's talk about our babies, the first 3 babies that I have made myself, and that they are growing beautifully, and I can't wait to show them to you. Just to let you know, all heads up, I nearly dropped right now one of the babies on the floor and messed up everything, but it didn't happen. All right, it didn't happen. Now, number 1, we have our babies of the babies, which, remember, it's Hope. And we have been feeding her 10 grams all day. You can see those beautiful bubbles. And there you go, how gooey she's on the inside, which means she's a beautiful, happy. You see, that's what the starter is meant to do, okay? Those bubbly effect things. That is, oh, sorry, an alive, happy starter. Now we move to number 2, which is my daughter's. It doesn't have a name yet. We will figure it out, which it has rised. There we go. Now let's put this down so you can see properly. Like, look at that. Look at those beautiful bubbles again everywhere. And when you open it, she's a big, happy girl. And I wanted to do this video now because I need to do another bread, but I wanted to show it to her because we're gonna do the bread from this baba. And beautiful bubbles, beautiful, beautiful bubbles that I can't barely show them to you because otherwise I feel I'm gonna be throwing my starter away. Can you see those bubbles? Good and beautiful. And I don't have to feed her as many people does. They feed them right before they are gonna bake and I have more than enough for that, so we don't have to do that. Now let's go to shocked number 2, our gluten-free, which is the one that I nearly dropped. It has rised a little bit. I don't know if you can tell in there that much. I don't see any bubbles. It's okay. I mean, I see some teeny weeny. I don't know if the camera will catch them up in there. By the way, I'm sorry. I cut my finger yesterday. And then on the inside, we continue having this yogurt effect. Look, when I'm doing like this, some bubbles popped out. But notes. Let's check the notes. Day number 3. Day number 3 is when we need to feed again 30 plus 30 bubbles and growth. So we should see bubbles and we should see growth. Do we see growth? Teeny weeny. We saw bubbles? Yes, we do. Now, second one, we have our white flour. So our white flour as well has grown a lot. But this is what scares me about white flour is it is really gooey and liquidy. I don't know if you can tell, maybe I should turn the camera around now, but you can tell she's really gooey and liquidy. Okay, we see bubbles, but she seems hungry. That's what I feel. I feel like she's hungry. Are you ready? You're not ready for this because I'm gonna tell you one thing. Right now, it's 7:34. I was down here at 4 o'clock. So let's say 4 hours ago, and this baba was not like this 4 hours ago. It was halfway through this, and it feels like if I let her, it's just gonna go up to the roof. So, are you ready for the wholemeal mixed? And I said to you, I fed them with you, and I have done nothing more than put them on my counter and let them be since last night or yesterday morning. You're not ready for this. You're not ready for this, I told you. You're absolutely not ready for how beautiful. Look at those bubbles and look at that growth. It is double the size of its growth. It's until the top. It's until the very, very top. It smells amazing. I mean, like, what has happened here? You know, like, okay, we have growth, but this is just like, what am I gonna do now? I mean, normally when you stir it, it calms down, so it goes down a little bit. But I just really think we should move her. And I think I'm gonna move her to my honey jar because I just feel this baba is screaming for help, and I'm not meant to discard until tomorrow. And then tomorrow we're gonna take this beauty and we're gonna bake with her because she's, as I say, she's gonna be ready to discard. And look at this beauty. Okay, so now you can see it a lot better. Here we have the white flour, so many bubbles, but can you see how liquid it is? I can kind of even see, like, if I leave it for a few more minutes, she will have a whoosh, like, hello, I'm hungry. Then here we have the gluten-free, which is still really thick, really yogurt shape. We have some bubbles, as you can see. I'm just trying to focus more the camera to it. There we go, so we can see some bubbles, but I don't see much different, and it's, oh, accidents happen. Okay, I just dig my finger on my baby. That one, we're gonna fit it and see what's going on. But look at this. I wasn't lying. Look at those bubbles. It's until the very, very top. And look at that. I mean, can you? Aww. So there we go. These are the beauties. And then now, here is the other beauty that I'm going to make bread out of. There she is, all beauty as well, all bubbly, looking so much like this. This is a 2 days old. This is a over 15 days old, okay? And then last but not least, we have our original. There she is, all happy and bubbly as well. You have just seen how beautiful they look. Now, let's do the soundproof, okay? So first of all, we're gonna start with the gluten-free. We have some sound. There is some noise in there. There is some little noise. That means there's bubbles growing. There's bubbles forming up. That's all what it means, okay? Which is really good. And we're gonna fit you in a minute. See, when I stir, I can see bubbles growing up. We're just gonna put this down. I just also find, you know, when you put flour and sugar, you know that feeling that's kind of like sandy flour? That's what I feel with the gluten-free. And I'm not really sure if I like that, but we're here to try and learn and all. So yeah, let's go now with the white flour. Baby, no noises. We have some noise, but it's like somebody's not fully happy. Somebody's not fully happy, but I can feel, as you can see, look, the gooey that everybody talks about. So I'm happy with that, but I think she's hungry. Don't worry, baby, mama's gonna feed you right now. I'm just trying all of you first before I feed anyone. Let's be fair and feed everyone at the same time. And as you can see, I have my tissue because I don't want to contaminate one with another. Don't mix up one with another. But now, I mean, okay. But look, as you can see, when I stir it, the jar is not that full. Because when you stir it, you kind of move everybody around and pop some of those bubbles. The thing I'm scared of, if it has doubled this much in the first feeding, is the fact that it's gonna overflow for tomorrow. And I don't know you, but I don't do these things. I mean, I already am busy enough. I don't need to have an overflow starter. It just doesn't go with me. But as you can see, look, if I'm to show it you as well, it's very good. This is something I have never experienced before. Not with Hope, okay? This gooey texture that nearly the spoon comes out clean, okay? But if I stir it, look, it goes back to where it was. So I'm just thinking if for the purpose of this video, I should keep it on this jar, because we say we're gonna keep them on this jar, right? So let's do it and hope for the best. Probably I will put some tissue or something underneath just in case it acts up and then decides to overflow, because if it's meant to rise, I mean, how much more you're gonna rise? And now we're gonna go with hope. Let's see the noise of hope. Oh, sorry. Since it's all wholemeal, I'm like, I don't have to clean it, but yes, I do. So let's go with hope. Hope has a beautiful sound as well. I just found that hope jar, everything gets so dry around. I'm not happy with that, because that's what you need to watch out, so there's no mold coming out on your jars. So since she's too small, I just sometimes feel like there's so much left around. But anyway, you're fine, baby. You're fine, and you're gonna be fed as well in a minute. The only one is not gonna be fed just yet is the last but not least one that I'm gonna show to you, which is my daughter's. And I'm not really sure if we put a name to it yesterday. If we did, well, I'll tell you later. Tomorrow she's still sleeping, bless her. So is this one, because we're gonna do the bread with this. So let's go for it. Good morning to you too, beautiful. Good morning to you too. What a beautiful texture, what a beautiful noise, bubbles. This is finally a happy starter. I can say finally, my baby is absolutely happy, and I cannot be happier. Oh, my daughter's baby, however we want to say it. But yeah, this one, as I say, it's gonna be used for bread right now. So we're gonna put this away, because as I say, I promised myself I'll not do that. I'm gonna prepare all the flowers, I'm gonna feed them, and what I'm going to do, this is a different thing today, rather than be showing you again what we're gonna do, because you know already what you have to do. Put your scale, 30 grams of flour, 30 grams of water. I have 4 to feed, and it's gonna take time. I'm gonna come later on this evening in like around 10 hours, and then I'm gonna show you how they are acting, how they are growing, how it's so many things has happened in the past few hours. First of all, I have no choice but to move the wholemeal flour starter and the white one to a bigger container. I'm gonna see if I can put here the little video that I filmed, but this is when I transfer it where it was the white one. This is how is it going. I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, if you put it in bigger, it was overflow. I don't know you, but this was not going down. And already before it's overflowed, I literally, I think I have chocolate on my mouth. I've been eating cookies. I literally stirred a little bit to put it down, because sometimes when you stir, it goes down. But can you see that?
They also enjoy Joy.
I know, no. Everybody has grown. So
But
there we go.
Joy.
This one seems like it hasn't grown, but it hasn't grown since I moved. But the amount of bubble and the gooiness on it, I know, like, hello, beautiful. Hello. Now, even the gluten-free is reaching the top of it. It's growing, like it's bubbly. It's still a really thick consistency and a yogurt texture, and this is the one that we use for the bread, which has grown a little bit in there, as you can see. It was fed, and this one as well is growing how beautifully. Now, bread has been stretched and folded for 3 times. I spoke this morning, and it has been left resting. It has grown a lot. I don't really think. Okay, there we go. Oh.
Sorry. What's the problem?
That I was doing like this. It was about to fall. It's like, excuse me, stay in place, sir. Excuse me, stay in place. Say it to it. Excuse me, stay in place.
Stay in place.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so now what is left for us to do is I'm gonna put the dough on that counter while I'm cooking, because obviously I need this area for cooking, for 30 minutes, and then it's going on the panettone, and then it's going on the fridge until tomorrow. But so far I am just shocked how good everything is going. Obviously, I think it's because we have this beautiful spring day. That's it, boy. Don't worry. Put it on the other counter. I know. Go there away from me. So, I think it's because we're having this really warm day. I'm putting all my love and all my energy in these babies that they're like, yes, mama. Don't worry, mama. We're going to behave, mama. And that's it. And I'm like, where are you going? Where are you going? I mean, we're meant to discard tomorrow. So all of that will be gone. But yeah, my babies are going to have delicious pancakes tomorrow and maybe more cookies because from 40 cookies that I made, okay, fine, I brought some to my friends, but that's what we have left. So, as you can see in my house, sweets fly. Anyway, thank you so much for being in here. Thank you so much for all the support, all the love, and everything. I hope you are enjoying, you are learning, and much more. I'm gonna go now. And I'm going to, as I said, do that, feed my babies, finish some work that I have to do because I have orders of my crochet business. But I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, peace,
Love.
bye.